Hello besties! Today we are finally trying PLA's Potted Builder Gels on my natural nails. This is something I have not done in, well, ever. I've never done a natural builder gel overlay on my natural nails. But I am redoing my floors, and when I told y'all that I DIY everything, I was not kidding. And while I can do anything with my extendo nails, I rather not risk breaking them by putting down flooring with them. So it's time to go natural. And if you're wondering why I'm wearing a dress, I was filming for the Amazon influencer program and I felt very bonita. So I'm like, you know what? We're filming like this. Hang on, let me do a look at her. Anywho, I'm filming this intro after I already did my mani, and that is because originally I had filmed a different intro because I was trying the Xeijayi glue, and that's what that video was going to be about, but that really didn't deserve its own video, and the results were kind of disappointing. So we'll go ahead and just start with that. But the real substance here is PLA because y'all know how much I love this brand. Let's get into it. We're back a little sooner than I anticipated because it's been only like 6 days, and although I didn't get a reaction, I am never ever using this again. The retention is absolutely horrid, and I know what you guys are going to say, user error. It may very well be true, but I've never had this issue with any of the other hypoallergenic glues that I use. This one, clean off, and also it was like gummy underneath. I don't know how to explain it, but it looked like I applied them with sticky tabs. This one is already almost entirely lifted as well, and some of these also just feel really weak. You know when you don't see any visible lifting, but like you just know, like you can press on your nail and just know that somewhere it's lifting. I'm not trying to have a greenie, so we're gonna take these bad boys off. So needless to say, I don't recommend the Xeijayi glue. However, I do still love their cat eyes. Now let's get on to something better. Here I am just priming with the PLA primer after I've already done my nail and cuticle prep. I'm also going to be using my favorite base ever, Cutie base by Elegance, and that's just because the PLA base contains HPMA, so it would not be safe for me to use. All right, now we're going in with Blush and Baby, which is supposed to be kind of like a marshmallowy white. All right, this is quite a bit thicker consistency than the builder in a bottle. All right, now we're gonna go in with a bit of a slip layer, and I say this every time I do a builder gel video. I am not a builder gel girly. I was a polygel girly, so I am not the best person to take advice from when it comes to application. I am just doing the best I can, but I am by no means an expert. This is my first time ever using builder gel on just my natural nail. It self-levels very nicely. As y'all can clearly see, I suck at this, and it still did its thing. Genuinely, I have no idea what I'm doing. So y'all can see how forgiving this builder gel is. I mean, seriously, look at that self-leveling action. And here they are, no filing, no top coat. This is just fresh out of the lamp. I was actually really surprised at the lack of heat spike. I definitely expected more, especially on my natural nails, which are naturally just garbage thin. But wow, I mean, it's not my best work, but can't be too hard on myself. This is literally the first time I've ever done this. And it helps that this product is so forgiving. So if you're a beginner at builder gel, you're going to absolutely love this. Yeah, so I just decided that I didn't feel like filing and it didn't really need it. So we're just going straight for the top coat. And of course we are using Top It Off. Love this top coat. Look at that brush. It just glides. Okay, here we are after some cuticle oil, and oh my gosh, it's giving clean girl. Look at this. That color is stunning. It's like a Bunny Bunny meets bubble bath. Love. I don't know that I can give up my long nails and convert to an overlay baddie, but if there's ever been a product that has made me even consider converting, it's definitely this. Now these look like some hands that are ready to lay down some floor, so I will check back in with you guys after all that's been completed and see how these hold up. We are taking a look at the Love and Death collection from LaCatrina Nails Texas. And of course, I had to do this while wearing my bonita dress because it's so fitting. As you guys know, this brand is all about celebrating Latina heritage, and I am Latina, and this dress also gives very soap opera vibes. Monica did send me this, but this is not sponsored, and no one needs to pay me to tell you guys how much I love this brand. You can see it for yourself. Love this packaging, by the way. Hello. Let's switch angles here so you guys can see what I'm looking at. Okay, now y'all have already seen me test this brand. You know, I don't react to it. So I want to show you guys these stunning, stunning colors. Have I told you guys how much I love the vibe of this company? I don't think I've said it enough. First up, we have Amor Eterno, which is a beautiful, like, blood red. And I have to tell you guys, Amor Eterno is actually the song that played at my grandma's funerals. I think that's one of the reasons I love this brand so much. It just feels like home. I don't know. Next up is Hasta el Fin, Till the End. Also a stunning, like, ruby red. Next up, we have Number One Crush. I can see why she named it this because, I don't know, it's given Avril Lavigne. It's, she's stunning. Okay, next up we have Eres Tú, It's You. Gorgeous sheer bubblegum pink. Next up is Más que Amor, More Than Love. Very pretty glitter. And last but not least, we have Obsession, Obsession. And I can already tell you I am obsessed with this. Okay, and here they all are with 2 coats. And since I have shorties, I think I'm going to just do this color because I love it so much. This was very correctly named Obsession. All right, now we're just going to be using Brillo Inmortal 2 top coats. All right, let's do it. She is simple, but still very cute, very demure, very mindful. And here was the process after ripping up the carpet. My pooch wanted to be in all the action, and there are my parents helping me because they're absolutely amazing. And here they are halfway through the project. My nails are holding up, but I can't say the same for my poor hands. This was a painful process that took a total of about a week and a half. However, doing my floors wasn't enough. No, I had to get a whole new reef tank, a 75-gallon, and plumb it myself. So my hands were in water a very long time. However, after 2 weeks of grueling hard work, I would say the result for both the floor and the tank are so worth it. I love it. Spring has sprung, my floors are done, and this builder gel is still on. Wow. I am so incredibly impressed. I can't even begin to tell you guys. I never did builder gel because since my natural nails are so horrible, it would very quickly start to peel, to separate at the bottom as my nails start to curve inward. But I have now had this on for almost 4 weeks. Ignore my super crusty cuticles. When I tell you this is the roughest I have ever been on my hands, I was installing floor, plumbing a reef tank, so lots and lots of water, salt water especially. And these bad boys stayed on with 0 lifting. Again, I cannot begin to tell you guys how impressed I am. This is incredible. And as per usual, PLA eats with another product. I will definitely be using this again. And honestly, this is kind of making me want to convert to a natural nail girly, but I don't think I'm ready to give up my Gel X just yet. But seriously guys, get this. I am so impressed. The LaCatrina Nails polish and top coat is also extremely impressive. They did not budge and I love the colors. This is the main difference between amazing brands and really crappy ones. I promise y'all it is worth it. All right, well that was all for this one. I hope you enjoyed. If you want to see more of my reef tank and how I do all that, because that's the other hobby half of my life, I can definitely make a video about that if you guys are interested. I absolutely love my aquarium, but it is a lot of work. Anyway, as always, if you aren't already, please make sure you hit that subscribe button and the bell icon so you don't miss any of my new videos. It helps me out tremendously because I do all of this for free 99. I'm not sponsored by PLA or any other company for that matter. So the only way I can earn pennies for all the work I put in is from you guys' engagement. So make sure to comment below if you have tried this brand, especially this builder gel. What has your experience been? Do you love it as much as I do? I can't wait to hear from you guys. Thanks for hanging out with me and I will see you in the next one.